Let's just be honest for a second. If your golf shots are going in every direction except where you want them to go, there's a good chance your grip is to blame. So let's dig into it. What are you doing wrong with your grip? Why is it messing up your game? And most importantly, how can you fix it so you can start hitting the kind of shots you know you're capable of? Alright, so here's the deal. One of the most common grip mistakes golfers make is what we lovingly call the death grip. Sounds dramatic, right? That's because it is. You might not even realize it, but if you're squeezing the club so tight your knuckles are turning white, you're doing more harm than good. And no, this isn't about trying to control the club better, it's actually killing your control. When your grip is too tight, your arms get tense, your shoulders lose their natural rhythm, and your entire swing becomes robotic and stiff. You want to be relaxed and smooth, not stiff like a plank. Think about it like this. Ever tried to throw a punch or swing a bat with locked up muscles? It just doesn't work. Golf is the same. Power and accuracy come from fluid motion. So what should your grip feel like? Here's a simple trick. Hold your club like you would hold a tube of toothpaste. Enough pressure so it doesn't fall out of your hand, but not so much that you're squeezing the paste out. Light but controlled. That balance is key. The grip should feel secure, but you should still be able to wiggle your fingers slightly. Now let's talk about another sneaky mistake. Gripping the club too much in your palm. Yep, a lot of people do this, especially beginners. And while it might feel more secure at first, it's actually sabotaging your swing. When you hold the club in your palm, you restrict your wrist movement. That means no proper hinge, no smooth follow-through, and definitely no solid contact. You want the club to sit in your fingers, especially on your lead hand. When it's in the fingers, it allows your wrist to move freely and naturally. That wrist hinge is where a lot of your swing power comes from. Without it, you're basically just arm swinging, and that's not going to get you very far down the fairway clip. Here's a little test. Take your club, hold it out in front of you, and let it rest diagonally across your fingers. Then close your hand around it. Instantly, you'll feel the club sit differently. It'll feel more like an extension of your arm rather than something you're desperately hanging onto. Okay, moving on to the thumbs. Small details, big consequences. A lot of players either point their thumbs straight down the grip or let them float around without any real placement. And that, believe it or not, can totally wreck your hand alignment. When your thumbs aren't positioned properly, your hands stop working together. That causes your club face to go rogue. Open, closed, anything but square. Your lead thumb should sit just slightly off center to the right side of the grip for right-handed players. Your trail hand should wrap comfortably over it, like it's giving the lead thumb a little hug. This connection keeps your hands unified and the club face stable through the swing. Now, we can't talk about grip problems without bringing up the whole weak versus strong grip debate. And no, we're not talking about hand strength here. A weak grip means your hands are rotated too far to the left on the club, again for right-handed players. A strong grip means your hands are rotated too far to the right. The problem? Both extremes can mess you up. With a weak grip, the club face stays open too long. That means slices, ugly ones. With a strong grip, the club face closes too fast, leading to hooks and pulls. Neither is great, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Here's how to find a neutral grip. Look at the V's formed by your thumbs and index fingers. They should point somewhere between your chin and your trail shoulder. That's your sweet spot. Neutral is the safest place to start. Once you get more confident and consistent, you can play around with adjustments for different shot shapes. But don't jump into advanced grips before mastering the basics. Another thing that trips people up? Mismatched hands. Your lead hand is in one position, your trail hand in another, and they're fighting each other the whole way through the swing. It's like trying to row a boat with one paddle going forward and the other one backward. It doesn't work. Your hands need to work together. When you grip the club, your trail hand should naturally flow onto the club right underneath the lead hand. The palms should face each other, almost like you're shaking hands with the club. If the hands are aligned, the club face will stay much more stable through the swing. Oh, and here's a big one. Constantly adjusting your grip during your swing. Please don't do that. It throws off your rhythm, messes with your contact, and shows you're thinking too much mid-swing. Golf is a mental game, yes, but the grip should be set before you swing. Once you're in motion, let it flow. A slight increase in grip pressure is totally normal as you approach impact, especially with faster swings. But if you're shifting your hands around or squeezing tighter during the backswing, that's a problem. Set it, forget it, swing it. And this one's gonna sting a little, copying the pros without understanding what they're doing. We get it. You see Tiger or Rory using a certain grip, and it looks cool, so you try to mimic it. But here's the thing. Those guys have customized their grips to match their insanely advanced swing mechanics. What works for them won't necessarily work for you. Start with a neutral, classic grip. It's not flashy, but it works. Once you have consistency, then experiment. But don't jump to advanced variations just because it looks good on TV. And one more major issue, ignoring your grip altogether. A lot of golfers get so focused on backswing, downswing, alignment, posture, and all the other technical stuff that they forget about the one thing that actually touches the club, their hands. Your grip is your only connection to the club. If your hands aren't in the right place, your swing won't matter. You could have perfect posture and a textbook backswing, but if your grip is wrong, everything else falls apart. So how do you build a better grip? Practice, and not just once, not just during a round. Every day, spend 5 minutes holding the club correctly. Get used to the right feel. Use a mirror. Use training aids. Use your phone to record. Build muscle memory. Try the different grip styles too. There's the overlapping grip, where your trail hand's pinky rests on top of the lead hand's index finger. Then there's the interlocking grip, where those two fingers actually link together. And finally, the 10-finger grip, also called the baseball grip, where all 10 fingers stay on the club. Each has pros and cons, and it really depends on your hand size and comfort. If you've got smaller hands or weaker grip strength, the interlock might feel best. Bigger hands? Try the overlap. Total beginner or struggling with consistency? The 10-finger grip might give you more control at first. The key is to find what works for you, not what works for someone else. Now, if you're still struggling to figure out why your shots are going sideways, use your ball flight as feedback. Slicing? Your grip might be too weak. Hooking? It might be too strong. Hitting low, thin shots? Could be you're holding the club too deep in the palm. Hand slipping? Maybe you need a glove or tackier grips. And let's not forget grip size. If your grips are too thin, you might overuse your hands and wrists. If they're too thick, you could lose feel and flexibility. Visit a pro shop and experiment with different grip sizes. It can seriously change your game. So yeah, we've covered a lot, but here's the takeaway. Your grip is everything. It's the most underrated, under-discussed part of your golf game, and it deserves way more attention than it gets. You don't need fancy equipment or elite training to fix it. You just need awareness, practice, and a little patience. A better grip equals better contact. Better contact equals more distance. More distance and control? That's when the game gets really fun. So next time you hit the range, don't just grab your driver and go full beast mode. Take a quick peek at those hands. Are they helping you or low-key ruining everything? Because honestly, fixing your grip is the easiest glow-up your golf game could ask for. It's not fancy, but it works like magic. No more wild slices or mystery hooks. Just better swings, more control, and way more fun. Your grip might be the real MVP you've been ignoring all along. And that's all about fixing your golf grip, the one simple change that could completely transform your game. If your shots have been frustrating lately, now you know where to start. Got your own grip tips or horror stories? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear. And hey, if you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more no-nonsense golf advice, and don't forget to hit that bell so you never miss a swing.